Hi guys, it's Christine. I decided to incorporate my puppy today because she won't stop crying, and it would be really irritating to listen to me talking with a crying child behind me the whole time. So here's my puppy. Her name's Lotus. Nice to meet you all. um, so this week we did e-portfolios. I really have needed to do this for the longest time, and I'm really glad that I finally have been forced to do this. And God, it took me like 7 hours last night because of course I procrastinated. I was up till 5 in the morning doing it, but I'm really glad that it's finally done. So let's see, it was ridiculous, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I have up there, and I'm pretty motivated to keep updating it and keep the tabs up on putting more things for my portfolio and like my photos. As you might know, I'm a photographer, and I'm trying to do that as my career. So I've included website screenshots on this blog for photographers that are friends of mine. The photographer Julie Irene is the one who photographed my wedding, and I love her work. She does a great job, and she's fairly affordable, so definitely recommend her. And let's see, I googled myself, my name, and my Facebook was maybe the 5th link under that, so that's kind of exciting. But nothing else really showed up for that. And when I googled atomic moose, a couple weird things. I was also the 5th the Facebook that was on there. I was the 5th thing, and sorry, I'm distracted. And that was exciting because I was like, oh, cool. But then when I googled atomic moose photography, I was the very first web page that was up there, and that's exciting. And the funny thing is that a friend of mine that I sometimes shoot with goes by the name Stuck in the Mud Photography, and he was the 2nd link. And that was cool how that worked, like networking wise, how if I googled my name, my friend photographers are also showing up. So that was cool. But hopefully in the future, if I Google my real name, Atomic Moose will just automatically show up. Like, that's probably my goal, is to have both Christine Fuquay and Atomic Moose Photography. When I Google both of those, both links show up for both names, and that would be awesome. But yeah, I'm really trying to hit it off with getting known as Atomic Moose Photography. I want to be a more casual, fun, exciting business rather than formal and glamorous and fancy. I want my clients to know that I'm really laid back, and I'm willing to do things that are more fun and casual rather than like high end and spectacularly like fancy. But anyways, my online goals probably from now until graduation are to keep up with these websites, make sure they're always up to date, and hopefully gain a lot of connections through them. Right now I have 0 connections on both of my websites. I made a LinkedIn, and through the LinkedIn I found out what Behance networking was, and both of those I have accounts in now, and hopefully with both of those I can just start gaining more and more people to come look at my work and perhaps have clients, actually. Within the next year, I hope to have clients that are paying clients. By then, hopefully I'll have built my portfolio enough, and I could be well enough and confident in my work enough to start charging people for my services. And so that's my goal for the next year. So it's been a stressful week, but getting that e-portfolio stuff out there is really important, and I completely agree with how online presence is definitely a huge thing in today's society. I'm really glad I got that done. The reading, I love this book, and the reading was really cool. It's always some awesome insights into things that people don't normally think about. the idea of people creating avatars, you know, in Second Life, and it's such a big thing. I had no idea what it was before this class, but I started telling my friends, like, oh, for this class I had to go into this program called Second Life, and they're like, oh yeah, I love Second Life, and I'm like, what? Like, never even heard of this. But it was pretty exciting, reading about how it really is like a whole different world where you really can live a second life, and people don't necessarily base their avatars on what they look like. They base it off of, you know, just something that they think is interesting, maybe what they want to look like, or you know, what they think is beautiful or acceptable or cool or something like that. And the photos, like taking the pictures of the avatars that Eva and Franco did, was so cool. Like the photos are definitely portrait photography, and I just thought that was really awesome of them to like think of that. Like I love taking portraits of people, but like I would have never thought to take portraits of people on Second Life. Like that doesn't resemble anything, but really it does. It resembles, you know, the common look of society, what everybody wants themselves to be resembled as. It's more surface than it is, you know, like getting to know someone. You have to talk to them for a while and really get to know someone. But in Second Life, it's like your appearance means everything, and your appearance is basically it. And how do you want to be represented? And it's a really interesting idea. But anyhow, I really feel successful after this week's projects, and I'm really glad that I got to take care of that and get it actually done. So, oh, there she goes. I don't know. Thanks for chiming in. I hope you like what I put up, and definitely visit those websites, because it does a lot more justice than the screenshots I put up. But yeah, thanks again. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.